Sri Sri Kaleswar Mahabhairav Dham, at the backside of the Department of Commerce, Gauhati University. We've come here. The purpose of development of this place as a spot of ecotourism. So here we are having Professor Prashant Sharma, head of the Department of Commerce, and he has organized this ecotourism spot, right? And you are going to develop this spot as ecotourism attraction, tourist attraction. Professor Sharma, please say a few words.
Actually, it is a very fantastic place. People do not know about this place. It is inside the university campus. And because the Department of Commerce is now thinking that how this place will be promoted as a tourist destination.
Okay.
Because there is some sort of resources, like natural resources. And I just want to say from religious point of view and from historical point of view also, this place is very important. But one thing is that people are not aware about that. Though local inhabitants, they come to here, but it is not published. And when people come to know the importance of this place, they will come here.
Yes,
That
yes,
will be
yes.
good for this place also, and from commercial aspect of tourism, that will be very good. And because of that, Department of Commerce is thinking for organizing this particular event.
This is a very noble
Interaction
initiative
program,
taken by the
interaction
Department of
program,
Commerce.
and we have invited the head of the Department of History.
Okay, I'll
Because
talk to sir.
the one message is that there is some responsibility of archaeology department just to check, just to know how much old this particular temple, not temple, this idol,
Yes,
Shivalinga.
yes.
And that is why we invited today our head of the department, eminent academician and intellectual, Professor Rajiv Handi, for this purpose. He will inaugurate this program.
Okay, thank you. Head of the Department of History of Gauhati University, Professor Rajiv Hendik, sir. Sir, on this occasion, please say a few words about this spot and about the purpose of this program, which organized by Department of Commerce, Gauhati University.
I thank Department of Commerce for this noble initiative in a way, because they are up to promoting tourism, which is a part of their curriculum in a way. But more than that, here is a place within the university having a rock art which we are not very aware of.
Yes, sir.
So this initiative by Professor Prashant Sharma of the Department of Commerce in trying to unravel the ancestry of this rock cut,
Yes.
how old it is I think something that can be looked into by the archaeology department. We will look into the matter, the historicity of this place,
Yes, sir.
and how to take it forward, because that actually in a way will add value to this location, to this destination, and also to the temple
Yes, sir.
on the precincts of which we are standing now.
Sir, this temple or developing a particular temple or whatever spot as a spot for ecotourism in the true sense of the term, generally done by government, NGOs, other things. But is it not very rare and unique that a Department of Education department, I mean Academic Department, Department of Commerce has taken this initiative? Is it something different, something special, sir? What will you say about it? Department, I'm talking about Guwahati, Department of Commerce, Guwahati University.
Yeah, the commerce is actually at the moment everywhere in India.
Yes.
Religious tourism is at the peak.
Yes.
Everyone is, and it has become a marketable type of commodity.
Exactly.
Religion is being marketed. Religion is being, in a way, flagged.
Yeah.
In a way, as if it is an industry. It has become an industry. So
Yes.
this actually act or this initiative of the Commerce Department is actually in tune with the time.
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
so what they are doing is actually in consonance with the realities of life today.
Exactly, sir.
So
Exactly.
that is the reason why Professor Sharma has taken this initiative, and I appreciate him for that. But it also in a way also reveals the circumstances in which we live.
Yes, Professor Sharma always tries to
Yeah,
connect
he is
reality
always-
with
he is a-
academics.
he
He
is-
tries to connect academics with reality.
Yes, reality.
Always, he's,
That-
yes, I've seen him.
And he is always up and doing, very hardworking,
Yes, sir.
with a lot of energy.
Absolutely.
So I wish him all the best in his endeavor.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Entering the temple, let's have a look at the temple inside. Sri Sri Kaleswar Mahabhairav Dham, Gauhati University, in the vicinity of Gauhati University, Gauhati, Assam. Let's have a look inside. The great Shivalinga. Have a look at the Shivalinga. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. This is a rock at the, yes, it's a very big rock, and here its temple is made. I have to see which year it is made, and I have to find out. Is this Shivalinga? Om Namah Shivaya. Let's. The beautiful area. Let's see what's written here. Written Mahakaleshwar, Sri Sri Kaleswar Mahabhairav Dham, Stapit 1377. Sri Gajiram Maliye Oponot Pai, Hat Pothari Kamrup Ohom, Data Sondon Gogoi. So Gajiram Mali, he got in some dream that there should be temple here, and ultimately it was constructed, and the main donor was Chandan Gogoi. Yeah, the beautiful place, ashram, just like it's a beautiful ashram. People will feel like coming here again and again. The tourists and the Department of Commerce, Gauhati University, is making all efforts to make it more important as a tourist destination, and in the tune of ecotourism. And see, they'll be holding a meeting there. I'm going there now. They'll be holding a meeting, their agenda, and let's go there, what they're doing. And again, have a look. Om Namah Shivaya. The program is being started with some devotional stotram. Let's go and see who is chanting. And yeah. The beautiful place in the midst of nature, the backside of Gauhati University. The beautiful chanting.
जटाधार भयंकरा शूल पानी त्रिशूलधारी आगदी बागंबरी जय महेश त्रिलोचनाय जय विश्वनाथ विशंभर ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय नाथ लागी सुंदरोहर आप साप शापतम महादेव महान भोले सदा शिव शिव शंकरा जगतपति अनुकृति भक्ति सदा तेरी चरण को क्षमा हो अपराध सब जय जगति जगदीश्वरा जन्म जीवन जगत का संताप मिटियो सब हरि ओम नमः शिवाय मन जपता रहे पांच अक्षरा ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय आशुतोष शशांक शेखर चंद्रमौलि चिदंबरा कोटि कोटि प्रणाम शंभो कोटि नमन चिदंबरा कोटि नमन चिदंबरा कोटि नमन चिदंबरा।
I would now like to request, Citate Professor Gorgopal Bonik sir.
Itu mara. Sob rakho hobo. Thank you.
I would now like to request Smriti Ghale to kindly felicitate Dr. Tilak Chandra Das sir.
A very good afternoon to respected Hendik sir, to our head of the department, to our guest Banik sir, to Aparisha ma'am, Tilak sir, all the faculty members, research scholars and everyone present here. Today, it is with great pleasure that I welcome all of you present here on the behalf of the Department of Commerce to today's program on exploring the possibility of developing Kaleswar Devalaya as a tourist attraction. This wonderful initiative has been undertaken under the guidance of our dynamic head, who apart from his academic contributions has always been an advocate of cultural, local upliftment. So today's program has been definitely undertaken under Sir's initiative. With today's program, we are here to discuss about how we can elevate this ancestral Kaleswar Devalaya to a tourist destination, which will not only generate revenue or promote local community, but at the same time help.
Please sit down.
This program will help to develop it as a tourist spot, which will share its rich origin and heritage with the world. The interaction also attempts to generate ideas to promote a sustainable tourism development of the Devalaya, so that we are able to preserve the essence and the spiritual value of the Devalaya simultaneously. I believe with today's discussion, we will generate expert ideas from our eminent academicians and an eminent historian present here, so that we will have insightful discussions to act in a way forward after this initiative. So with this, I wish all of us a very fruitful session and welcome everyone to this session. Thank you.
Respected chief guest of today's function, Professor Hendik sir, Subhanda Sharma sir, Head Department of Commerce, Aparisha Mahabhairav, Bonik sir, and my dear students and dear colleagues. Actually, the day when we got to know that you have been invited by our head of the department, we are so happy, you know, sir. And you know what, that day we are talking, Soptadipa, Angana, Upasana and others, we are sitting together and discussing. It's always, you know, sir, great pleasure to hear from you. And whenever we used to, you know, see you in the Bhuta meeting and all, you spoke so rationally, and you know, sir, one kind of fan of you. And thank you so much for coming, sir. I don't have much to say, but as you said, I am also, sir, one kind of small shipper. And now I am not going to discuss about the importance of Shivalinga, what it depicts. There are different meanings according to Dvaita and Advaita Vedanta. If you go to the meaning of Shivalinga, simply there are two school of thoughts in. I may be wrong because a person of commerce don't know much about it. Everyone knows about it. Yes. There are two school of thoughts. One is called Dvaita Vedanta and another is Advaita Vedanta. So, whatever be the school of thought, simply Shivalinga means it's you. Just simply meditate, relax, meditate, and just you concentrate on the Shivalinga. It's like, you know, a drop from the ocean. You know, you are just a drop from the ocean. Ocean is Shiva. So I won't do much details about all these things. There will be different platforms to discuss that, but very interesting. But anyway, what I like to add with Hendik sir, you are very right. We don't want big kind of construction, as operator ma'am also in this morning told me, absolutely yes ma'am. We don't want big construction and nothing like that. as we know the concept of this ecotourism, we can develop eco-friendly pathway using natural materials for easy access while ensuring impact of environment, and some kind of, if we can install solar powered lighting, rainwater harvesting, like that. So what I mean, if you could develop this place into a, as you said, it's an age of spiritual tourism, as you said, so everybody, it's a big business nowadays, right from Sadhguru to, I want
Tourism with education and the different collaborative efforts that the department along with the other departments.
Prashant Sharma, my good friend Professor Rajiv Gandhi, colleagues from the department, research scholars. I think Prashant Sharma is developing. That's what he's doing. The way he's taking a progress. He must be credit for that. And this one, when we talked about this, about 2 years back, I think, under his leadership, some of us came earlier. Who all had come earlier? You come earlier with him? No, with him, with Prashant Sharma. About 2 or 3 years back. So then that was my first visit to this place, in spite of me being here since 1981. But I had never visited this place earlier. And when he brought us here, so it was amazing that such a beautiful place has been tucked away in a corner, and we haven't done anything about it. So I think Tilak has rightly mentioned, and I missed your speech here, the chief guest speech. I did miss it, but from what I could gather, and what Aprajita Madam has also said earlier, that the pristine beauty of this place should remain. That is what I believe. And building concrete structures, well, all along the road, if we go, the university and I think the authorities, the way they have started demolishing all the structures, the old structures, the bungalows and all the places where earlier I used to stay, the quarter where I used to stay, that has already been demolished, because the university does not have money to kind of repair it. And I believe the other structures also will gradually go away. But we all want to concretize everything wherever we go, concretize, so that we leave an imprint for the future. But then certain things have already left a mark. Places like these, which are here for maybe centuries, they have been here, and yet, although they are concretized, no doubt about that, but we don't want concrete out here. So I don't know if I should be speaking much about here, but tourism, I was reading only last evening that tourism industry is the fastest growing industry in the world now. I mean, apart from other things, the tourism industry is the fastest growing, maybe at the rate of about 10% per annum. That is the way it is growing, maybe even faster than that. And if we have been to places in other parts of the country, what do they have? I mean, I can just, please bear with me for just 5 minutes. I'll just give you an example. Many of us have been to Goa. What do you have in Goa? North Goa, South Goa. Shopping, done. That's it. And everything that is there in Goa is man-made, literally. Oh, this is Mangeshkar temple, this is Lata Mangeshkar's family temple. You go to any place out there, and somehow or the other, everything is man-made. They have very few natural things except for the beaches, which are natural. But by and large, we in this part of the world are very fortunate that because this place has been, left unexplored so far, it has not been commercialized. That is why we still have a lot of places which are still natural. And therefore, I think this place has a lot of scope for tourism, maybe we can have a discussion on this later sometime.
Head of the department, Professor Prashanta Duma, my colleagues, my friends, and dear students. I think I am a misfit to say anything about the spiritual part or the archaeological part. This thing I don't have much knowledge. But being a member of commerce faculty, I will suggest certain things that we can do. If we have to make this place a tourist spot, then first of all, we have to create a website for this. You see, if you want to know what are the important places in Gauhati or nearby Gauhati, and if you just go to the net, then you can get a brief idea about the places. I am not sure because I don't have much idea about this place, but I am not sure whether anything is there about this place. Now, whether it is in university or anywhere else, if we have to create some idea about a place, then we have to create that first, mentioning certain important things, how beautifully it is located, what are the other aspects. So if we can do that, I think our department have enough expertise in preparing all these things. So first of all, let us create something in the website so that everyone will know about it. Second thing, department can adopt this place. I mean, we can adopt it for long-term development in long-term perspective. That is not immediately or in 1 day or 2 days we can do something. We can think of how to develop the road. We can think about certain basic infrastructure. That is when we have to make it a spot for attraction, then we have to create certain facility. Like maybe that some people may like to come here, have prepare some their food like that. So we can have a set or something. So in 1 day it may not be possible because everywhere money is involved. So how to generate money, how much the department can spend from any source. So those things are to be explored. Now the rest of the thing, that means importance, publicity, all the thing will take place once all the basic things are fulfilled. So I am not going to tell much more because I don't have exactly the knowledge about the place, all the things. For the first time I am coming to this place, though I had heard about it since I joined. Sometime I used to ask, where is this temple? Getting it? I used to think that somewhere maybe on the road or at the end it is there, so I had no idea.
Head of the department, Prashanta Sharma, respected Baijo, respected Singh sir, respected Mahabhairav sir, yes, Ajit Dinatu is saying, sir, other teachers and students. Actually, after hearing to the chief guest, Hendik sir, Rajiv Hendik sir, and almost a research paper is presented by Tilok Das. He literally studied last night and has come with lots of preparation. It is all relevant essay. And then I listened to Singh sir and Mahabhairav sir. After listening to all these things, I'm not finding exactly what to say, but I was enjoying all this speech. But what I remember, Rabindranath Tagore said in Bengali, "Dao fireshe oronno loe nagor." Give me back that forest. Take back this city. You understand? I did not explain the meaning of it. So whatever I heard from all these esteemed speakers, the thing is that ecotourism means tourism which gives economic benefit to the local people, homestay tourism. So if it is the only earning money, we can go for buildings here, the tourist lodges here, and many things we can do. There's only one option. And we can keep it like Tilok says, spiritual tourism.
spiritual tourism, mental tourism. It's something different. Not in these constructions, as sir said, don't concretize. Concrete is there. But what matters most is that we need some places where we have to think, meditate in the true sense of the term. As I remember Amritpal Singh sir and Prashanta Sharma sir, we went to Gauripur on the way in Mahabhairav temple, what Prashanta Sharma inspired both of us, and we set for a lot of time for spiritualism, which I have included in the book which is coming very soon. I have included that, even that also, sir, in your name also, because it attracted me. So now this spot can be a tourist attraction that has to be there. And just jokingly কৈ আছো, Prashanta Sharma himself is such an attraction. আজি মোৰ মানে আহাৰ কোনো এৰি নাছিলে, বহুত কাম আছিলে, এনেকৈ কৈছে যে I am attracted. And most of the important thing is that I never knew about this. And many of us here, I don't know how many came another time earlier. And even Santosh Mahaprabhu sir did not know about this place. Singh sir came. So if we do not know, how can other people know? But if someone comes from outside Assam or outside India to Assam or to Gauhati, then they will not know it. They know Kamakha, they know other 2 or 3, Shukleshwar or other Vasishtha. But there could be, a day will come, there will be the tourist package of Gauhati tourist tour operators. The package tour, and one of the names will be included, definitely this Mahabhairav, taken by our department, we are all proud of us, Department of Commerce, Gauhati University. And with this, I'm not saying anything new here, but let us continue this habit, so that with us many other people will be coming. Whenever someone comes to Gauhati University, then that person, research person or PhD expert or whatever maybe, they may have a look, yes, we can come here once we come here. So that attraction one day will be there, and that initiation has been started today. Today is really a great day and great initiative. Thank you very much. All the best. Thank you.
Department, my colleagues, senior, all the colleagues here, all are my colleagues here. So,
and BJP sir is
good
coming.
morning to all of you. This is very interesting because, last few days, Prashanta Sharma, he was telling me, Baido, go look soon, go and hook up a sabole. মানে ভবা নাই কথা তাৰপিছত আকৌ অলপ দেৰি পিছত বাইদেউ একো নাই 5 মিনিট লাগিব আপুনি জাষ্ট বহি থাকিব মোৰ গাড়ীতে বলক মই লৈ আহোঁ তাৰ পৰা নাই মই নাহোঁ তাৰপিছত টুডে একচুৱেলি এণ্ড আই কেম হিয়াৰ এণ্ড আই টল্ড কৰ্ণা মোৰ নামটো লিখিবা দেই মই একো ক'ব নোৱাৰোঁ মই শুনিম তাৰপিছত দেন আই টল্ড হাৰ এণ্ড দেন ৱেন আই ৱাজ ছিটিং দেয়াৰ I was thinking, such a beautiful place, such serene, captivating, mesmerizing. I don't have the words to say how beautiful and how our head had thought about it and organized it in such a manner that I couldn't control myself. I had to come here because I'm not a good speaker, neither I'm a good listener. Of course, I'm a good reader, but I had to come here to appreciate his leadership and the way he's out of the box thinking. I really appreciate it. That's why I came here. Thank you so much, and all my colleagues who are here. We are all here today, so it's a great moment to cherish. Thank you all. Let's have a good lunch together. Thank you.
Respected head of the department, Professor Kaleswar Devalaya II, respected Amritpal Singh sir, Mahabhairav Singh sir, AV ma'am, Bhaskar Devalaya sir, Dr. Tilak Das, another guest from Gauhati Commerce College, GG sir, and my dear faculty members, research scholars and students. I have already listened. All of you know, tourism is a very important industry, and it creates job as well as income generation. So we cannot deny that. But as this is an interaction session, I think I would highlight 2 points only. One is 4 A's. A for Assam. 4 A's are necessary to develop a place into a tourist destination. First A is for attraction. The temple itself is an attraction. Second is accessibility. accessibility is there. Third is amenities and ancillaries.
Awareness.
So all those 4 A's can be implemented here. So as we are talking about this ecotourism and environmental degradation, all those things, of course, if tourism is developed, some sorts of negative impact is there. Some sorts of negative impact will be there. But we should try to maximize the positive aspect. Not at the, I am not talking that at the cost of this ecotourism or environmental degradation, we should construct a building here, but we should try to maximize the positive aspect and minimize the negative aspect, so that this place can be explored as a tourist destination. On the other hand, again I want to cite 4 A's. S means, first S is for Shusna, information. Sir Mahabhairav has already told that we should create a website. So from the in the form of internet, if we upload this place, so information will be available to all those things. Then second S is for Swagat, welcoming. We know Atithi Devo Bhava. It is the main mantra of tourism, Atithi Devo Bhava. Then third S is for Subidha. Subidha দিবলৈ গ'লে অলপ আমাৰ কনষ্ট্ৰাকশ্যন কৰিব লাগিব। আমাৰ যদি পিলগ্ৰিমেজ আহিব বা ভক্তবৃন্দ আহিব বা টুৰিষ্ট আহিব, তেওঁলোকক কিবা সুবিধা আমি দিব লাগিব। সেই সুবিধা দিবলৈ গ'লে অকণমান আমি চেক্ৰিফাইচ কৰিব লাগিব to create such facilities. Then safety. Safety is there. So I don't want to link
to tourist and tourism. I have to say something temple. Temple or meditation, what you want to say? Respected faculty members of Department of Commerce and your research scholar and all other workers of Commerce Department. Amar Karmabir Bandhu Kokol. I just want to say, I am happy to come here. When I was student of class 7 or 6, before Assam movement started when I was student of class 6. Before that, most probably. And when I was a student of class 5, one day I came to know from our teacher that our social service group will come to Kaleswar Devalaya. First time I have heard the Kaleswar Devalaya. I was not a member of this group. Then I asked my friend that you joined here. I came to know what your entertainment. All khabo dise, good khabo dise, we are giving importance or taking something. So it's quite fine, he told me. So the first I heard about the Kaleswar temple from my friend. Later I came several times to this Kaleswar temple with my scooter. And usually I am habituated to go for meditation, though I don't know what the actual grammar of meditation. From my style, I used to go for meditation. From my school days actually. And my grandfather, paternal grandfather, one day he told me, not paternal grandfather, maternal grandfather, one day he told me, he was a priest, he told me that you have to always recite Hibastok, Apat Uddastok. It is very good for your prosperity, he told me. I followed it very sincerely. Believe it or not, I don't know, it's not a scientific, but he was telling me. Actually, I was impressed about this spiritual and religious work because of my paternal grandmother. We had a hologram, special hologram, chila, a special rock, hologram. So we, in my family, it's a habit for worshipping hologram. So I was attracted by my grandmother just to worship. So earlier my concept was only for asking something from God. Later my thinking is quite different one. We should not ask anything from God actually. God is very good for your mental therapy. Through God we are searching ourselves. And many times in classroom I used to say my student, particularly newcomer student, So many of them are religious, they believe to God. If somebody believes Lord Vishnu or Lord Shiva, early in the morning you go for meditation in those, your fingertip. And you just promise in front of God, I shall not offer you any fruits or any other things. I shall offer my work. Just make promise in front of God. And later when you go to sleep, again you go for meditation, ask God, I could do it. And I could not do it for some reason. You should be very much honest to say about that. That is a good thing to force someone to go in the positive direction. That I am telling my students earlier. And spiritualism is such a thing. It works like a cleaner. আমি সাফাই কর্মীর কথা কও। And this kind of religious practice and meditation help us for cleaning the heart, cleaning the mind. It's a very good thing, I believe, from my experience. It's a very good thing. Because the mind is just like an empty room. It may be dark, but spiritualism helps us in this line. It's a very good thing, is what I am to say. Now, in case of my experience in temple, I come several times with my wife after my marriage. I used to come several times. My missus also would give me sometimes pressure that we should come to this temple. We used to come, but Prashant Sharma and Maurice Sharma used to come here with my kids. And we were pretty much habituated in temple. But I found that people are not aware about this temple. Why people are not aware, I don't know. There is lack of publicity. And very astonished to see that many university professors, they do not have idea about this place. In our department, no, so many people, they do not have idea about this place. So it's very surprising because this temple was first identified, first discovered. Gajiram Mali, he told me, I met personally Gajiram Mali. I talked several times in my life with Gajiram Mali, and his son and daughter-in-law told me he was demised at 118 years age. Gajiram Mali. So when I met him, he was an old man. After marriage, I become middle-aged person. He was also an old man. Same. So he's very much aged person, but no, he's physically very fit, and which his hair is become white. He is physically quite fit. So Gajiram Mali told me that he saw this place like a Google map, like Jalukbari Sadili and Rastatu, I said like a Google map. He saw this thing always in dream, and he became mentally imbalanced. One day he came with this kind of podal, and he identified and he discovered this particular place, Shiva Parvati, this kind of murti. And he could identify this place particularly. And that is why few people come to know about this place, they come here and they started worshipping. Particularly local inhabitants, they come to know about this place. But university authority do not know. University authority is not giving any focus here. Sandan and there is a Sandan Gogoi. He is a very rich person. He is the inhabitant of Tetilia. He somehow come to know. He donated this building, but he could not complete. So that daughter-in-law of Gajiram Mali told me, actually Bhagavan is a complete koribo dia nai. Bhagavan is yat hot bhabe arja paisa proyog korate bisare. Gotike kamtu bohote korim boli koribo noare. Enake koise tango bisar. Now I am telling it's my experience about this temple, that how it can be promoted as tourist spot. That is a very important thing. First thing, there should have proper road connectivity. There is no road connectivity. People is fearing. Somebody, our Haskell sir also, he has not come with his car. Mane gari khon obo pa hoy kore. Gari khon bagori purbo boli bhabe. Eto to dangor kotha. So we need to have a proper road connectivity here. And Professor Mahabhairav sir has suggested me for website. I shall consider this matter very sincerely. How is it possible? I have to think about that. It's very good, very positively. It's a very good suggestion. And another suggestion comes from our Rajiv Handik, that it should be developed as a meditation center or yoga center. That is also possible. But for promoting this place, we need to have proper publicity. And another thing, there is need of committee of local inhabitants. There is need of committee of local inhabitants. I do not know what committee is there. Somebody told me there is a committee of some neighbor village, some people are there for this committee, but I have not seen any activity of this committee. There is need of committee. And since it is inside the university campus should involve here. University authorities should involve here to promote this place. Though university has a rule that they do not give importance for religious place because of secular regime, impartial about religious place, but since it has an importance as a tourist spot, it can be promoted. Because of that, university authorities should spend a few money here for route connectivity. And another thing that archaeology department, why keep mom, I do not know. How much all this Shiva Parvati idol, I don't know. It should be actually studied. How much it is worth? It should be inquired. It's not studied till now from archaeology department. That is a very lawful on the part of the authority, what I am to say. And I think that there should have repeated practice of different social organizations. And now I'm thinking I am involved in so many social organizations. I'm the president of Naitya Purikot. So from our organization, there will be another program. I just declare now. There will be another program. So that will be continued. And that will attract other person about this place. People come to know about this place. So that is my view about this thing. And actually, as the head of the department, without disturbing our regular academic curriculum and the classes and the examination, we want to be very much active. We have to be very much eventful. Because as a teacher, as intellectual people, we should not only teach and we should not only earn money. Our duty to do something for society, to make the society evolve. And because of that, I decide, along with this piece, why not we should organize this kind of interaction in relation to developing the tourist spot, this Kaleswar temple site. And that is why we organize this one. And your participation tell us we are united as a commerce family. That is a good thing among all these things. We are united as commerce family. We have to be united to work together for positive attitude. With positive attitude, we have to work together. Your participation tell us we are united. We are well organized. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Last week, I guess, Pahanda Sharma sir called me in the bus and he told me about this spot. He said how old it is and it should be preserved. So we'll organize a program. So luckily after the picnic, sir told me that we'll organize a feast here and we'll be gathering around and so everybody has already talked about how beautiful and mesmerizing it is. So during the summer days, I think we can frequently visit here because there is something in the air that we can feel and it really calms our mind. And everybody talked about creating something infrastructure, but I believe
respected head of department, Professor Pahanda Sharma sir, respected Professor Aparajita ma'am, my dear colleagues, and the thing that I want to discuss here is that on 7 December, the picnic was on 7 December, the picnic was, and I was not able to participate in the picnic due to, as my mom is in a hospital, he was admitted to the hospital, and I was very, you can say, in a shock, or you can say very sore at that time. And at last Monday, along with our head of department, me, Satyadip ma'am, Upasana ma'am, and Tilok sir came here and have a brief praying in the, we can say, in the temple. And after that, at that very moment, my mom was critical. I came here, I joined my hand and prayed to God for 2 minutes. I can say that whether it is a mosque or a temple or a church, I can say you can find calm and peace in every place. And from that very moment, I am very enlightened to announce that last Monday I visited here
along with my colleagues. I prayed for 2 minutes, and after 2 days, my mom has been. I brought her home with his hand and legs were properly working at the time, because when we were admitted, nothing was being working properly. So I can say that the prayers have a huge impact on our lives.
Good afternoon, everyone. Respected HOD sir, Professor Kaleswar sir, and all the professors and other faculty members. Till last year, I was a student of this department, of Commerce department, and last year only I visited this place with my friends, because there were some of my hostel friends who introduced me to this place. And when I came here, one thought that came to my mind was, wow, such an amazing place, and so many people are missing out on this place because they are not aware. So that's why I think we all should thank Dr. Prashanta Sharma sir, because he has taken this initiative, and people will be aware after this, and they will be able to enjoy this serene environment, and such a peace of mind we all get when we come here. And this environment just clears our mind. And anyway, I personally love nature, and whenever I go to such places with greenery, I feel the most alive, to be honest. And like Jishan sir said about God, I think God is one, whether it is the God is in a mosque or in a mandir or in a temple or masjid or a church. So I think if we pray with pure heart, then the God will answer, whether he is Shiva or Allah or Christ. So I think that is a very beautiful thing that Jishan sir shared, and I think the same. And I'm really fortunate that I got the opportunity to come here again with the whole department, and that's all I want to say today. Thank you so much
for giving this opportunity, and thank you our HOD sir for the opportunity to explore the Kaleswar Devalaya. Actually, last year with my friends I was unable to explore this area, but today fortunately with all my teachers, the heads and everyone present here, including my friends with whom I have missed this place to explore, and also my seniors also. So thank you everyone for giving me the opportunity to relive the moments which I was unable to explore earlier, and also finding such a wonderful place in between the university is having such a temple is such a lucky, we can say we are very lucky to have it within us. So exploring it would be really, it will be really means enlightening for not only us but overall everyone who would, in future would like to have a presence here. So first of all, thank you.
মই যেনেকৈ প্ৰতীক্ষা ক'লে আমি সকলোবোৰ এবাৰ আহিছোঁ আগতে, তেতিয়া আহোঁতে মানে মই ইয়াতকৈ অকণমান ডিফাৰেণ্ট আছিলে, অকণমান মই এতিয়া আহোঁতে এনেকুৱা লাগিছে অকণমান প্ৰদূষিত হৈ গৈছে, বিকজ প্লাষ্টিক বহুত কম আছিলে। তো কম্পেৰেটিভলি এইবাৰ মই যেতিয়া আহিছোঁ মই ফাৰ্ষ্ট সেইটোৱেই ন'টিছ কৰিছোঁ বহুত বেছি প্লাষ্টিক হৈ গৈছে। চ' মই ভাবোঁ মোৰ ফালৰ পৰা মই এইটোৱে ভাবোঁ যে অকণমান আমি ইয়াৰ চাফ চিকুণতাৰ ওপৰত অকণমান বেছি গুৰুত্ব প্ৰদান কৰাটো ভাল হ'ব, তেতিয়া বাকীবোৰ হ'ব বুলি মই ভাবোঁ। সেইটোৱে ক'বলৈ আছিলে মোৰ, এইটো মানে অথনিৰ পৰা ক'বলৈ মন গৈ আছিলে কথাটো, মোক ক'বলৈ পোৱাৰ কাৰণে মই ক'লোঁ আৰু।
So I, on behalf of the Department of Commerce, would now formally deliver the vote of thanks. I'd first like to thank the head of the Department of Commerce, Professor Prashanta Sharma sir, for organizing such a beautiful event. An event where probably, we have speakers like Aparajita Baidu who normally does not speak. So the place is so inspiring. Thank you so much for bringing all of us together to such a wonderful place. Secondly, I would like to offer my vote of thanks to Professor Rajiv Bhandik, the head Department of Commerce, for his history. for delivering insights into this beautiful place, and also on the fact that he emphasized how we need to maintain the quietness of the place along with all the development that needs to be done in this locality for developing it into a tourist or ecotourism spot. Thirdly, I'd like to thank Dr. Tilak Chandradas for his inspiring lecture, and he spoke beautifully about so many the spiritual aspects of the God here. And I would also like to thank Professor E.P. Singh sir for his speech. The department is also grateful to Professor Mahabhairav sir for being a part of this event. The department is grateful to Dr. Saptadika for her welcome address. And the department is also thankful to Dr. Shuparna Ghosh for being the bright host, for doing more than just hosting the program. The vote of thanks is actually it's like a additional value addition. She's already thanked everyone. Thank you, Shuparna. And then last but not the least, Monty Shaha for her Shiva Bandana, and also yes, and I'd like on behalf of the Department of Commerce, I'd like to thank Professor Banik sir for his presence, for his cheerful presence, because he never fails to light up an event when he's a part of it. Thank you, sir, for being
staff.
A beautiful part of this beautiful gathering. And the department also extends its gratefulness and thankfulness to all, to Riku and his supporting staff for the effort that he's putting in for getting the lunch ready. And we are also very grateful to all the research scholars. I would not like to take names, but I don't think I could leave out certain names. Jishan Ahmed and Sarji Ahmed and Shamista Das, Harmohan and Harmohan Sarania and Monty Shaha, yes, I've already taken her name, and Ruhul Amin, and all of you for being such a bright and active part of this event. And if it had not been for you, the lazy teachers could have never organized this event of this scale. And thank you so much. And again, I'd like to conclude the vote of thanks by thanking Professor Sharma for bringing us to such a beautiful place. Thank you so much.
See the natural beauty of this place. Beautiful area, full of greeneries. Yes. There's a small temple I've seen there. It's not visible from here. Very old, 50-60 years back it was constructed by someone. This is our program, exploring the possibility of developing Kaleswar Devalaya as a tourist attraction. And in interaction project organized by Department of Commerce, Gauhati University. Kaleswar Devalaya premises. It was the 16th of December 2024, and this is a temple, the most attraction.
He was a former dean, Faculty of Arts, and has a wide range of experiences both as an academician and academic administrator. He had also served in Dibrugarh University as the deputy registrar. His areas of interest include environmental history, higher education, peace and conflict studies. His current project is now on Journal of History and Culture. With these words, I would now like to request Professor Hendik sir to kindly come up to the dais and enlighten us about today's function and share his views. Inaugurate today's function and enlighten us about the possibilities of developing Kaleswar Devalaya as a tourist attraction. Thank you. Kindly sir, come up to the dais.
Very good morning to all of you. Respected head of the department, Professor Prashant Sharma of Department of Commerce, esteemed colleagues from the Department of Commerce. One of our guests, Gopal Banik, esteemed research scholars, students, and the invitees. I take this opportunity to thank you for involving me in this very new initiative, as has already been mentioned under the very dynamic head of the department, Prashant Sharma. It's exploring the possibilities of making Kaleswar Devalaya as a tourist destination. I am a person of history, and Professor Sharma actually told me to somehow have a look at the rock art which is here, which is really impressive, and maybe to fix a timeline as to how old it can be, which of course is not possible for me to do at the moment. It will need a carbon dating or something like that to actually find out the how old it is. But otherwise, it has been a place of reverence, it has been a place of worship. And we in history also do teach religion or the belief system, which have been with us, with the human civilization since very early times. Over a period of time, we have actually changed into newer and newer forms of belief systems. And the difference in India is that we have almost a continuous, we have maintained that continuity, which is not there. But otherwise, if you look at the myths, the legends, and the other, the belief system, even of the Western world, where there are more or less Christianity now, or other Abrahamic religions which are there, before coming of these Abrahamic religions, they too believed in the very two basic principles of nature, of Purukh and Prakriti and things like that, where you have the fertility cult, the mother goddess coming in. You have a very, very similar type of goddess, Kali, in the Greek mythology. She is called Artemis. She is also a seeker of blood, actually. So humans tend to